Hi everybody and welcome to this video. My name is Yannis, I'm a musician, drummer and producer, and in this video I want to show you how I adapted some classic and legendary drum grooves to a small electronic drum pad, such as in my case the 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃. And before I start, I just want to quickly explain my approach, because the video is supposed to be kind of straightforward and there won't be much of me talking in between. So I look at the beat first and just start with kick drum and snare, and then I just try to sneak in some hi-hats at some positions. But I almost never play two sounds at the same time or two pads, because this way I can just continue playing one sticking and use this natural, organic motion of just alternating strokes and just varying the pads sometimes. And you will always see the exact sticking plus the exact pad, so you really can check it for yourself. And for that you should also remember that you can always slow down the YouTube video if it's still too fast in the way I demonstrated, or you can also just repeat the video for as many times as you want to. And if you're a beginner, it might be a little tricky at times, but nevertheless be invited to try. You just have to do those exercises a little slower. And you're also more than warmly invited to check out a full course about learning drums with an electronic drum pad that you can access 1 month for free on my Skillshare page with a link down below in the description. And this is really some refined method on how to learn drums specifically with an electronic drum pad. And if you have any questions, of course, just drop them in the comments and I'll try to help you. And otherwise, we're good to go. So of course, when the Levee breaks really lives from the whole reverberation and kind of bombastic sound. And I just try to come up with kind of a sticking that resembles this feel without trying to copy it too much. And what I was coming up with looks like this, and I'm just going to play it slowly for you. And I picked a very dry sound because it's really important to pick a dry sound for just figuring out your stickings and checking how accurate you play, because if you manage to play accurate with a dry sound, you can perfectly then transfer it to some more experimental sounds. And just practice it really slowly, even if it's just like this. And once you're accurate, you can then try to just play it with some experimental sounds. And sometimes you can actually randomly pick any kit. Let's pick this one. And honestly, it doesn't sound like when the Levee breaks anymore, really, but this could totally be transferred into some absolutely new feeling, which is really fun. And let's try this one. And also in the D section you have those experimental kits, and sometimes it's also fun to try those. And you can also try the melodic section and see if you can maybe come up with some interesting loops. Or just try regular drum kits again. And if this was too fast, just remember that in the description you can find a link to a Skillshare class. And with this link you can do it 1 month for free. And I just designed a course for helping you to develop some better technique with the drum pad. So you can just grow your technical abilities over time, and yeah, we'll just manage to play those kind of grooves faster and faster, and also more loose over time if you keep practicing those things that I'm going to speak about there. The beat of 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover is actually really handy to play on the Nord drum or on any kind of pad, and you just have to see how you feel the most comfortable with this roll, because I'm just going to play the whole beat slowly with just some double strokes for this roll. And so you see, I now did double strokes for this roll. You can also just do a press roll. So it would sound like this. And you have to actually make the last one with the right, because then you need your left hand to go onto the kick drum pad. And yeah, if it goes faster, actually I prefer the double stroke thing. I'm going to show you. And now let's see what happens if we again just throw some very random sound in it. Or how about this one? Of course, this beat is so particular that you can still recognize it. Try another one. Oh. This one I like a lot. It's an amazing glitch kind of atmosphere. And so the D section can be really fun. Sometimes it can be awful, but you just have to be open to try those things out. And until at a certain point, it doesn't really sound like the original anymore. So for the funky drummer beat, I also figured out some type of sticking that I'm just going to play for you in a very slow tempo. And of course, this beat sounds better if you play it faster. So just try how fast you can actually get. And again, let's do the fun part. So Come Together is also kind of some unconventional beat, which makes it perfect for the pad, because here you can really stumble upon some nice ambient soundscapes that you can create with this groove. But first, let's again look at the basic structure, which actually looks like this. A bit faster. Kind of cool. Let's actually head already to the D section. Okay, interesting. So Ain't Nobody is also a super cool groove, and it's a bit in the funky drummer style, the way it's now organized with the sticking. And I'm just again going to play it really slowly for you. And again, a little faster. I think it's time to try some different sounds here. We can also this time stay in the A section a little more. Also nice, let's go to the experimental section once. Yeah, it sounds really good with short sounds. So Cissy Strut is also a real classic, also in this kind of funky style, like Funky Drummer, for example. I'm going to play it in a slow tempo for you. And originally, this also really has this kind of New Orleans shaky type of thing, but I'm going to play it now with some very straight phrasing, so you can exactly see how the sticking kind of applies to this beat. And you can also put some accent on this second hi-hat note. And again, let's do the fun part and try it with some different sounds. that was it for this video. I really hope it could spark some little excitement on how to play grooves on a small electronic drum pad. Again, remember that you can drop any questions in the comment section and I'll always try to help you in the best possible way. And once more, be also reminded of this full Skillshare class that you can do 1 month for free with the link in the description, and this is really some course on how to get a better drummer, specifically with some electronic drum pad. Apart from that, you're also warmly invited to subscribe to my channel, where you can find more videos about creative music production and also the 𝗏 drum. And I'll also produce more videos about the 𝗏 drum in the future. And apart from that, I wish you inspiration with whatever it is that you create, and really hope to see you soon again at my channel. Bye!